good one. That was a really good one. That was a damn good one. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Midnight coming to you live from the Midnight Cinema. And today, what do I have for you? Well, as you all know, I'm a fan of westerns. I love western movies. I enjoy the old west, the lone gunslinger walking into the lonely town that's run by the tyrannical sheriff, like or just the chases and the battle sequences, and music, and just who doesn't like looking at the beautiful imagery of the American West, but hey, that's me. And horses, come on, going to war on horses, absolutely, that's fire. But yes, so I like westerns, as you all know. And last night I did a rewatch of one of my favorites, Unforgiven, with Clint Eastwood, Gene Hackman, Morgan Freeman, and I forgot the kid's name. Let me see. Oh, so, look at that, brother Nakeem. How are you, mate? Good to see you here. And Richard Harris. Yes, yes, this one right here. Nakeem, stick around. Let me tell you about this movie, bro. You have to watch this, and here's why. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you why. Look, this is a movie that won Best Picture in 1993. This was directed by Clint Eastwood. He also got Best Director for this film. You had a astonishing performance from Gene Hackman as Lil Bill Daggett. And when I tell you, so there's this scene. This is all I'm gonna say about this scene. But because I need you, I wish you could all see this. Go see this movie. Well, look it up on Amazon. You can get it on DVD wherever. But fact of the matter is, there's a scene where Gene Hackman is going up against this other guy, the biographer. It's a scene with them involving a gun and a dare. When you see that scene, you will see how frightening Mr. Gene Hackman is, and deservedly so, winning that Best Supporting Actor in '93. Absolutely, that was well done. I'm looking at this and I'm like, is he going to do it? What's happening here? So it was excellent, excellent, excellent movie. Um, the cinematography was great. Well, let's get into the story actually. So the story is about this guy. He's a retired outlaw, played by Clint Eastwood, William Money, and he gets called upon to do this mission for these ladies who felt wronged by these other cowboys. All right, they assaulted one of the prostitutes in the brothel, and they wanted revenge, and they were willing to pay somebody to come and get it. So William comes out of retirement. He's coaxed back into it by the Schofield kid. Schofield kid and him, they partner up, but he also has to go find his old friend that he used to run with, Ned Logan, played by Morgan Freeman. So after he finds them, they pretty much team up together and go on this journey to take these guys down. And I think the gist of this movie is morality is blurred in the laws of justice. When you think about all the things that they were doing back then, how women were treated, how justice was treated by everyone. Everyone had their own set of moral codes, but it was all a different code that people respected. But sometimes lines were blurred because you just felt the need. Not even a trial. We're just going to kill the guy, or so crazy. The old west was crazy back then. Um, but I think that that's what this movie was also focusing on, was how can justice be determined? Who determines what's right and wrong, or the morality of things? Obviously there is a right and wrong in situations, but do we all agree on the same right and wrongs? I think that's the question that it's asking. And in actuality, I mean, I feel like we definitely should. One of my favorite parts of this movie was Morgan Freeman's character, actually, because he pushes William. He's asking William, "Hey, do you want to try this?" He's kind of peer pressuring him into trying different things, or tempting him into do certain things that they used to do. Even though, like, yeah, he's gotten past it, but William he's a convicted man now. He's a man that's like, I'm sticking to my own morals. I'm sticking to my codes, because my wife, who had passed, my wife, she's the one that changed me. She's the one that looked at me and was like, I want to be different. I have to change. And, yeah. And so that's what Morgan Freeman's character, he was pretty much trying to coax him like, hey, try this alcohol, man, or do you want to go ahead take this shot? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do nah, I'm good. That's what he was saying. So he's like, I'm good, man. I don't do that anymore. I don't do that anymore. And I like that because it also harkens to the fact of how people are in the face of temptation. Because like when you start to move past something and you don't even want to look back at it, but then you have things that creep up on you that try to, coax you back into those things that you used to do. That's pretty much what that is. You focusing on your yesterday instead of the future. It's a really good movie. It really is. Like I said, I love Gene Hackman's performance. I loved the direction. I really enjoyed the soundtrack. The score by what is his name? I downloaded it. What is his name? I think it's Linehouse. Linehouse, I believe. Um Here we go. Lenny Niehaus. Lenny Niehaus did the score for this movie, and Claudia's theme is just um this beautiful melody that you just listen to as they're walking through the fields and plains. It really strikes a chord with you emotionally. It did for me, to be honest with you. But let me know what you guys think. I recommend that you see this movie. It is an all-time classic, one of the greatest westerns, if not the greatest western ever made, simply for its thematic elements. It's beautiful. I plan to do some more. I want to do a rewatch of Hell or High Water, which was one of my personal favorite westerns. It's a neo western. It's so good. Um, I would like to do. I'm going to do a rewatch of Tombstone. I'll even check out Silverado. I haven't seen Silverado yet, and I'm halfway through Bone Tomahawk. Like I said, PlayStation have been having some issues, so once I get my disc drive fixed, I will be able to complete it and finish the movie. So let me know what you guys think when you go watch Unforgiven. Great movie. Clint Eastwood, Morgan Freeman, Gene Hackman, um, Richard Harris. Excellent cast, excellent soundtrack. Definitely 5 out of 5 full moons from me. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, one pack, one nation, one smooth howl. The show.